Welcome back again. Introduction to inequalities, and we'll do a part 2 because we don't want to bore you. And we're at solving the inequality 2x minus 1 is less than 9. Using the juggling method, or primary school method, add 1 to both sides, either or. We've got 2x is less than, we can treat the inequality sign as an equal sign, and 9 is equal to 9 and then plus 1, because change my side, change my sign. So 2x is less than 10, x is less than 10 divided by 2, and x is less than 5. So we've got less than 5. In part B, it says write down the inequality shown on the number line. Well, we go to the number and it's minus 2. So therefore, we start at minus 2. Is it an open or closed circle? Well, the circle is open. That means it does not include the number. So therefore, it's all numbers, because it's in the positive x direction, it's all numbers bigger than minus 2. So we write it at x, crocodile jaws goes that way, and it's bigger than minus 2. And part C says write down all the integers, that's all the numbers that satisfy both inequalities shown in part A. Well, in part A, the answer we got was, let's go back to part A, we got x is less than 5. We got x is less than 5, and in part B, x is greater than minus 2. So that means all the numbers are between bigger than minus 2 and less than 5. So if we're going to write down all the numbers greater than minus 2, well, the number greater than minus 2 must be minus 1, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. Because it says less than 5, and let's just go back to check to make sure, it says x is less than 5 and x is greater than minus 2. So that means the integers, which are numbers that satisfy the inequality, is from minus 1 to 4. Let's have a look at another question where we have to write down integers or numbers. N is an integer, and the inequality is minus 2 is less than n, which is less than or equal to 3. Well, if minus 2 is less than n, this is the same as saying identical and equal to n is bigger than minus 2. N is greater than minus 2. So greater than minus 2 means minus 1, 0, and then 1, 2, and it equals 3 because it says less than or equal to 3. So it's minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are all the possible values of n that the integers can take. Part B, it says write down the inequality shown in the diagram. Well, here we go to the circle and it's above the number 1. And again, the question is the circle open or closed? Well, it's a closed circle because it's shaded in. And it's going in the positive x direction. It's bigger than 1. So, and it's a closed circle. That means it's equal to 1 as well. It includes the number 1. So x then is greater than or equal to 1. Finally, part C, solve the inequality, and it's nice because the number in front of the unknown is 3. It's bigger than 1. So again, using the juggling method, 3y is greater than 17 Now I've got the minus 4 on the left hand side, which I'm going to throw over the inequality sign or the equal sign to the right hand side. So change my side, change my sign, that becomes plus 4. So I've got 3y is greater than 21. And again, y must be greater than 21, divided by the inverse operation of multiplication is division. 21 divided by 3, so that means y is greater than 7. Y is greater than 7. One more question I think is sensible. Oh, another one. And this will be part 2. Yep, part 2. And because we'll do this in many parts, because I think anything more than 6-7 minutes could become boring. We don't want to bore you. We want you to enjoy maths. So we'll keep it short and hopefully beneficial. Again, shall I use juggling or primary school method? Let's use the primary school method this time. I'm going to subtract 4. Do the inverse operation, subtract 4 from both sides. Is less than or equal to 13 minus. And then subtract 4. 13 minus 4. So I'll just put minus 4. Let's erase this because we don't want to confuse it. Let's do it nicely again. And everything's in real time here. So we'll subtract 4 from both sides. Subtract 4. And if I do that, the 4's have gone on this side, and it's 3x is less than or equal to, well, 13 take away 4 is 9. Less than or equal to 9, and then divide both sides by 3, and of course, therefore, x will be less than or equal to 3. And if you're using the juggling method, which I prefer, 3x, I will change it to the equal sign if you want, no problem. 3x is equal to 13 take away 4. We get there straight away, and 3x is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 over 3, and x, and now I put the inequality sign back in, is less than or equal to 3. And there you have it. X less than or equal to 3. Now it says write down all the integer values of x that satisfies minus 2 is less than or equal to 2x, which is less than or equal to 6. Now in this case, we have to make sure that our inequality is representative of x, not 2x. So I've got to divide both sides of the inequalities by 2. So if I divide through by 2, first of all, divide through by 2, I'm going to get minus 1 is less than or equal to x. That's what I want. I just want x value, not 2x, which is less than 3. Now again, minus 1 is less than or equal to x is the same as saying x is greater than or equal to minus 1. So it includes the number minus 1, but it is less than 3. So all the integer values, including minus 1, will be minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. And we'll stop there.